crimes will set you free. Two brothers with a thirst for revenge, they now roll their dice. Amongst their ranks, a killer and a whisper and a spy, and two lovers reunited, far from their once noble homes. They're all running up that ladder. That's how the story goes. All through the night they scrap and fight, blood boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Flirt with shadows until pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the Conduit. It's the rise of the Conduit. It's the rise of the Conduit.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Rise of the Conduit on Blades in the Dark campaign. They've got the perfect cut once again for the cast as always. I just wouldn't have it any other way at this point. Hope you're all having a wonderful time. We had the conclusion of the awesome game run by Mandy, Slime Quest, yesterday. If you haven't watched that, it was a nice fun romp through the Astral Sea. And hilarious with a wonderful cast. You should catch up on that, and that one is done now. But all the VODs are there for you to watch. And then, are we back with Ancestral Blood this Friday?
We are.
Finally, Ancestral Blood returns. So that is going to be, and I think we only have a few episodes of that left at this point.
I would say a handful.
4?
Maybe like
No, more than
five?
that.
Okay.
Like 2 hands,
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say
There's a good amount of episodes
About
left.
2 hands.
There's a good amount left.
I think it's
Okay.
gonna go. It's gonna go to after Gen Con.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think that's the plan. Diggity.
Okay. All right.
Plain diggity.
But if you want to know all of these things, please join our Discord. Discord.gg/MadGRPG is the best place to know what is going on with us, where you can find out about all of the other games and the various things that are happening. If you want to talk to the cast, ask about upcoming things, what we think about games, see some cool artwork that many of the people here have made, that is where you can see all of that stuff. And we just like to get to know all of you. It's nice. I think that's it. Sorry for no previously. It's half my fault, half Craig's fault.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
So
I
it's okay.
told Frank to say that. I told him to say that.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. But it's mostly my fault because, I'm just late and it's fine. But to summarize, there was a lot that happened last time. I think the most significant were you cleared out the ghosts in Char Hollow that had been wreaking havoc. You then found out where Jira Maha's house was and tracked her there, unbeknownst to her. And then Thrill got disowned by his father, the Tower, and Knight's life was threatened. Meanwhile, Warden was in jail. And as usual, Warden's going to get out of jail and come back to everything being on fire. Oh, and I guess we also learned that Ash is a horrible, vicious serial killer. And this whole time, and no one knew about it. So I guess that's a thing, too. So we return. You have made it back safely to home, finally, after a pretty exhilarating time. The following day, Warden's still in jail. Levi wants to see you and is putting pressure on you all. Now you probably have the unseen gunning for you in one sense or another. You still have the deal to carry out with the Krakens to make them weapons, and you've got your warehouse foreman and their crews working on it. A lot of things for you all to work on and never enough time to do it. So I'm going to hand it over to all of you. What do you want to do?
I'm
No?
not here yet.
No?
I'm not
No?
here yet.
You guys have to figure it out without Daddy being here to save you.
Hey, look, no, I have a very mundane thing I'd like to do.
Okay. Go ahead.
Free play.
You know, now that Ash is around more often, I'd like to clear out Velvet's room
That is very sweet.
and have some feelings about it.
Get more appropriate music for this.
I'm gonna clear out my girlfriend's room because I'm not gonna be weird about it and leave her room as is because that would be weird.
2 weeks have happened, and it's time to move on.
Well, he's not saying he is, but I can at least put the things away.
How does it feel knowing that even though she did care about you, you weren't enough to stay?
Oof.
Damn.
Not that different from other people in my life, so.
Oof. Ow.
My father, my mother. All the same, really.
Oh God.
Is all you can expect in this life.
Knight
Oof.
has a unlit Molotov in his hand.
Look, I
So a
didn't
bottle
mention
of
that.
booze, basically, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, it's from last week.
I thought you said you were cleaning out her room.
That's
here
what
to
I'm
help.
doing right now.
All right. He lights it.
Not like that.
Oh.
But I would more than welcome the help if you'd like to help me put things in boxes.
You're really going to use fire in the hideout.
What? The whole city's on fire at this point.
Think
What's
for
another
perhaps. Think for maybe half a second about it.
one? He
Fire
raises it.
bad.
All right, fine.
Put that shit out.
He rips the cloth off. What's in all this? Clothes. Ooh, nice clothes.
All right.
Very nice. Very, very nice designer clothes.
Yeah, he's
Made by Mr.
taking care.
Montgomery Dunridge.
Yeah, he's taking care with the items, folding them up. And there is organization to it. It's really sad, but he's packing as if he will return these things to her sometime. Essentially, he's not just throwing this shit in boxes. He is folding it away, giving it the care it deserves. And organizing everything. So clothes with clothes, jewelry with jewelry, if there's, and things are separated as they should be. And he will go through the whole room. Eventually. And pack everything away so Ash has a fresh room to start in. Is there anything else of note that I would find in Velvet's room well, I guess on a more thorough inspection now. Thorough being I've cleared the room.
Tell us, Mandy.
You find a variety. You find some papers. You find what looks to be a notebook. A lot of it is written in Hadrathi. Some of it is in Akarosian, and some of it is in code. It looks like it's multiple languages, kind of mashed together.
Okay.
Aside from like clothes and weapons and makeup and jewelry and all those other things, that's what you find. And when you pick up one of the notebooks, papers fall out of it that have arcane drawings all over them with notes on Hadrathi.
It looks like her research.
I'll hold onto the notebooks. He can't read them right now, but it's something he could certainly learn to do or have translated for him by someone. He can't do it right now, but you know, he is curious what's in here. So he'll keep those and not pack any notebooks away.
I will say, amidst her things, you also find a golden mask.
Have I seen that before?
She probably has shown it to you before, yeah.
What did she say? Was it just like ornamental?
It was the mask she used to wear in Aruvia when she was an assassin.
And she left it.
She left it.
That's coming with me too.
Okay.
I get one thing to remember, her pie, and I think it will be this. That will go into my room.
Okay. You gonna hang it up on the wall or put it in a drawer somewhere?
In a drawer somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe with his notes.
Knight steals all the pillows.
You know you have to leave Ash some, right?
Ash, do you really sleep?
Wait, is this... did you discuss this with Ash ahead of time?
No.
Ash is kind of lingering in the doorway while you guys are doing this and looks at you both, and I mean, I sleep wherever is convenient.
Well, hopefully it will be this place. I did clear the room out so you could use it.
They look around. Do you,
If you
want me to sleep in her room?
She's not going to haunt you.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
If this room isn't to your liking, we can redecorate or whatever you want. I can switch with you. It's no big deal.
No, it's fine. This works.
Okay. Be easier. I don't know what kind of commute you make now, but
Depends on the day.
well, it's yours to use as you please.
All right. Thanks.
Knight, put a pillow back. At least one. Gives up
two.
shove. And we'll scurry out like usher Knight out like go. Let's give them space.
Oh, these are nice. Huh? Cool.
Right. Well, yes. Go put them in your room. And they will leave the room.
Okay. I think Ash probably immediately starts sweeping the room, looking under the rug, looking under the bed, looking in places where Thurl didn't look to see if there's anything else hidden in the room, but doesn't find anything.
That
Some
bit of
knickknacks.
tidying done, you have monumental tasks ahead of you.
Yeah.
Where do you start?
You say monumental task.
Right.
What do you mean exactly?
All this stress buildup, I tell you what.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
what do I mean? Just all of Dustball trying to kill you.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
That's my purse.
I believe
Me
some
and
of
all
you
the
will-
enemies coming at us.
some
I
of
don't know
you some of you might want to take care of some of your stress.
Yeah, I probably do.
Fuck stress. I don't feel stress. I'm
Um,
immune.
You actually have the least amount out of the three of us.
I think so, yeah.
Knight will go throw some dice with the Masons.
Oh, okay.
Dice thrown.
Got some crabs.
Oh, I had called them the dregs up here. They're not the dregs anymore. They're the masons.
They're the Masons now. Put some respect on their name.
Yeah, you have a good time with the masons. Let me... There we go. Go ahead, Mr. Knight.
I'll take it. That's a good roll.
Knight goes off gambling.
Comes back to the house. Or the hoose. You want to talk about what just happened?
Oh, is he talking to me?
I mean,
Probably, yeah.
Oh!
I cannot relate whatsoever. I mean, to be disowned by not one but two parents has to be pretty devastating.
He's sitting at the bar.
A little beneficial to have never met once.
There's a little tap, tap, tap on the... Just tapping on the bar while you talk?
I mean, you... Oh?
Made your point yet?
I mean, I had a few more quips, but I can save them for after your rebuttal.
No, get him out.
Well, I mean... For someone who says that they loved you basically unconditionally, there was a condition, it just so happened to be other flesh and blood.
Right.
Which I don't think is fair. I mean, you didn't set him up to die.
Correct.
So, with
I'm
that being...
Continue?
With that being said, I think this could be a positive. But if you wanted to possibly rekindle such a flame as father and son relationships, we do have some information, possibly.
So, was all the were all the remarks a way to dissuade me from your ending suggestion? Or...
No, I was setting a balance of sorts, you know, the good and the bad.
So you feel neither way about it?
I really couldn't give a shit. But your happiness is what matters to me most, so I had to, you know, add in the end part.
Right. Well, you realize he is going to try and kill you now, right?
Who isn't?
Yeah, but he's someone who actually fucking matters.
Yes.
If he
well,
wants you dead, he will make sure you are fucking dead. And you know
mean,
what?
yeah.
With the way he looked at you and he looked at me, I feel like he might care enough to put effort into it.
Well, if he put as much effort into trying to kill me as he did raising you, then I really don't have much of anything to worry about.
I can't tell if you're digging at me or him.
That's a good question.
No, I don't think I want to give him the information. I don't know what to do about him.
Yes, well, once your other dad shows up, maybe we can discuss things with him to figure out what's going on.
Funny.
It's good to have a positive role model? Nope. It's good to have someone who enjoys you sharing the same air as them.
Wow. The bar is in hell, apparently.
Yes, well, I didn't raise you.
Clearly not.
Yes, you would have came out so much better.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, how about we just focus on making sure he doesn't kill you? Mm-hmm. And we deal with the other things going on right now.
Yes, we
okay?
have money we're supposed to be making. Maybe that'll turn that frown upside down.
Weapons to be made. Multiple. Have to go speak to Levi. And also the hospital. And also there's the hive that's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, yes. That's another problem.
I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but how about we go...
I mean, you are a very important politician within the city, so it's probably one of those things. Possibly a certain hospital that needs to be
I said hospital.
constructed. Oh,
I'm not going out there with a bricklaying. What the fuck? I don't know how things are made. I'm not going out and building it myself. I do the background things.
no
Other
manual
people build
labor
it.
for you.
Do I look like someone who can do manual labor?
You know what? You are absolutely correct. I apologize.
Oh, thank you. All right. Can we go get Warden?
Ash,
Yeah.
you want to go on a little trip? to go
They're
find-
suddenly at your side.
Oh. Hi.
I've been here the whole time.
I feel like you're always there. Sometimes I'll just talk to myself, assuming you're there. And then when I don't get an answer, I'm like, oh, well.
How's the room treating you?
It's more than sufficient.
Good.
It's a room. Thanks again.
Just making sure you have what you need. We have like a lot of spare rooms now, so we should start.
They just kind of nod, as if in recognition of how awkward this conversation is.
All right. I'm gonna go down to the jail to go pick up Warden.
Oh, excellent.
yes.
I'll join you.
A politician going to scoop a known criminal out of jail. This will definitely go swimmingly.
Shut the fuck up.
And
Are you
Stand
gonna
there.
go looking like that, or are you going to dress differently?
Get changed.
we're gonna teleport over because you were not the first ones to greet Warden coming out of Ironhook Prison.
I don't think I like that.
Excuse me?
Excuse?
Oh, brother.
Oh no, brother!
Give me a sec.
Oh no.
Oh, it's nothing too bad. It's fine. It's fine. I'm taking us on a journey.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sure a journey will commence.
Oh no. I
Oop,
got
double
it.
music.
I got it.
Thank you.
Truly before destination. Am I right?
Journey before destination, yeah, you're right.
And
going to a weakness.
Warden, you get out about a month later, 6 weeks of time since you voluntarily went in. Some time has passed. And you were greeted by Bear, who shows up with a bag, which he hands you, that has some clean clothes, some money, weapons, documents. Says, "How you doing, boss?"
Fair. Not the scenario I thought we'd be meeting in.
No, but I figured it was the right thing to do.
Where's everyone else?
I'm sure they'll get here eventually, but I wanted to deliver the news firsthand.
Go on.
With gifts, of course, because I'm delivering bad news.
Go on.
We're not going to be able to do business with you anymore, Warden.
Well, can I ask why? Well, okay, I'll let you go. Sorry, it's been a long 6 weeks. Please, continue.
I don't know the details, but the word's coming down from on high that the Conduit are untouchable right now.
On high. I
Yeah.
understand.
So we've delivered our last shipment for now, and sorry to say you're going to have to get the good drugs from someone else.
Well, that is less than ideal.
But,
You don't have any other information, do you?
No, other than we're supposed to find a new outfit to do business with, and I've got some own business meetings of my own to figure out. Not exactly happy about it either. But I don't make trouble, as I think you know by now.
No, it's unfortunate, but I understand.
Look, once you clear up whatever this is, and, I'm told that things are safe to open, we're good. But for now, I've just got to toe the company line. He kind of looks down and looks a little ashamed. You can tell he really doesn't like this, but he's not willing to stick his neck out.
Well, you've been instrumental in our business ordeal, Bear, and I hope we can work again soon when the future calls for it. And Warden will shake his hand, or go to shake his hand.
Yeah, he will shake your hand. Says, "It's been good, boss. I think your crew should be arriving with a carriage soon. I'll see you around."
I see you're around. Appreciate it, Bear.
And he walks out, just kind of whistling a tune to himself.
And Warden will just, to himself, what the fuck have you guys done?
About 20 minutes later, the crew all arrives.
And Warden is standing outside, arms crossed, looking very upset.
Oh, god damn it. I'm not even prepared for this. I don't know!
Warden! Uh-oh.
Boss.
You don't look happy.
I'm not.
What's wrong?
Let's not speak about this outside of the prison. I assume you have a carriage.
Yes.
Good.
Standing in silence. This
Well,
is wonderful.
Where is it parked?
Follow me. Come on. Take him to the carriage. We'll get him.
6 weeks.
Get in the
6
carriage
weeks.
and back to Char
Yeah,
Hollow.
we're in the carriage.
Yeah.
Is the food any good?
No, Knight, it's abysmal. So, who would like to start? Don't look at me like you don't know what the fuck is going on, Thrill.
What? Fuck me.
Ash and I have been protecting the small folk of Char Hollow from ghosts. And I possibly misfired in a direction. But the ghosts were dealt with. And
As with the people.
yes.
And
Oh, the and part is not for me to explain.
Let's see what happened the past week.
Ash just
6
kind of
weeks.
crosses their arms.
Knight's just like waiting for the other shoe to drop from Thrill.
You got a cipher waiting for you. There was a message from Levi saying he wants to meet, and my father requested we meet with him, and he disowned me. Oh no. Oh no, Warden's smoking again.
so tell me why Bear met me at the prison and told me that business was not doing well. Riddle me this. So your father disowned you,
Yeah.
which by chance cut off our drug supply, our main source of income. The main source of income we've been working on for fucking 2 years.
He looks like the expression on his face. It's almost caught off guard, like he has just realized, oh right. God damn it.
Why did he disown you?
Because of what happened. As I let his brother die in front of him.
And how did he find that out?
Because his brother said as much as he was dying on the ground when we were out there and the hive was there. And he believes that, my father believes that it was my intention and plan to kill him because of my utter hatred for the man.
So what does that mean?
Well, the fact that he hasn't just simply killed all of us is a good thing. Possibly.
Let's go. Spit it out. What? What are you thinking?
He's probably going to ruin us. To be quite blunt. And we'll use every resource in the book to do so. Effectively making us wish that he had just shot us.
So he's just as petty as you are.
Arguably worse.
Weapons production, where are we?
Doing well.
Can the first delivery be made?
Probably very soon.
I think it could
Did
be,
we make
couldn't it,
it?
Frank?
You
Yeah,
could.
did we make it while he was gone? While he was in
no,
jail?
but it's they've been working on it, and yeah, it's about time for delivery.
And And
second.
Levi asked me for 3 special things, and one of them is almost done, and we're doing a few.
And you
So I
could
think
give
that
him
would-
you could give him the ghost blade too, if you wanted to.
That's true. I'd rather not, but I could. So actually, weapon stuff is going good. That's arguably the best thing we have going for us right now.
Arguably, I believe Ash and I could slow down your father's rage-filled revenge streak with a bit of information.
Oh.
Okay. Your uncle's dead. Your father
Yes.
disowned you.
Yes.
What does that mean for you? And Warden will point to Ash.
My contract with them is long over. So,
Free agent then.
no, I work for you.
Ash is still bound to your deal.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I thought you were still under contract with them.
No, you.
My
I think you
apologies.
guys took care of that.
That's
somewhere
right.
mid in season 3, I want to say.
Yeah, I
is-
think
at
it
some
was
point.
season 3.
That was like right before the Spirit Warden fight.
Yes,
It was.
Like towards the end of the season. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, all good.
Brain slip. Good. Your father can't afford a war with the Hive and the Unseen. Well, I don't know I don't know if I know the gang name, but that's just
No one knows the name of the unseen yet.
correct. Yes. The Hive
Right.
will be a thorn in his side for a while.
Correct.
We need more.
You intend to
Well-
fight him.
No. You'd be an idiot to fight him. Did you see the army he had?
I did.
Yeah. Even with the coalition, look, the coalition are ragtag. It was something to keep everything in check, but the chess pieces are moving. Okay.
And just so you know, the Masons is 20 people, as is the Transistors. Granted, the Transistors aren't fighters, but the
No,
Masons
they're
are.
leeches.
So
Mm-hmm.
even though that's not the almost 100 people that the sides had before,
But we're not
Yeah.
a tier 5 gang.
no.
Yes. Okay. We deliver the first shipment.
Okay.
We have something they don't know.
Correct.
I don't think we're on the same page, Thrill.
Then,
We have Mari.
that's
no-
what you want to use.
Night, before you pull a gun out.
If I were going to shoot you, I would have done it already, Warden. We both know this. I'm saying, do we have other options that we've previously stated we might have before we go making deals with the devils?
You don't have to make deals with devils, only I do.
Yes, well, the problem with devils is,
And I already have a
Everyone
deal with the
around you.
demon, so.
yeah, well, oof. Would you like to hear the information in which might be better than possibly getting consumed in a bad way?
Well, I have no intention of being consumed, but sure, hit me with it.
As I said before, me and Ash went out on a little scouting quest and procured a bit of information about the leader of the Hive.
Kira.
And her whereabouts.
Go on.
if we were to make a business transaction with the individual that just took away our prime selling content, possibly we could stick to just a business deal with him and be less on his shit list. And also ending a war.
You think killing Jira is going to end this war?
I think killing Jira will at least us on somebody's good side. As of right now, we're on no one's good side.
You're on my good side.
Yes, well, you just explained to us not a few minutes ago, there are more powerful people than you, Warden, that want us dead.
They don't have a demon at their disposal.
You
At
know,
least not that I know of.
we could equally do the same, but vice versa. I know quite a bit about.
Uh-oh.
We'll never know.
You know quite a bit about what?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait, did she drop out of Discord? or-
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Coming
they are.
back. We're back.
Sorry, my
All good.
internet
All
had
good.
a little bit of a hiccup.
All good. That was quick.
Sorry, that was my father silencing me.
Don't
The
break
unseen.
you off in it.
Yeah.
Unseen
Truly?
God.
So good.
Bind the
That's what
accursed
happened.
tongue. Your dad's a blood sorcerer. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. A little VTM snuck in. Yeah, go
Um,
ahead.
I assume you heard that we could easily. You heard the last thing I said.
Yes,
we
you-
could
you-
easily sell.
I took it you know a bit about your father.
Yes. So we could easily do the reverse and get on the Hive's good side.
The Hive.
The Hive is more stable, but it's pretty well known that they don't approve of the arcane.
Or our business dealings.
Right.
I don't think they really cared all that much to begin with, but maybe Velvet's presence helped with that.
Oof. Awkward.
On one hand, you have your father, who honestly, I don't think the four of us could get close without taking a bullet. He knows all of our faces.
Yes.
The Hive might be more willing to meet. However, in their deal they might want us to stop what we're doing.
I can guarantee they'll want you to stop if they happen to know about Mari and the other things that you all do, the things that I do.
We don't
They
have to
don't
side with
need-
either one either.
True, but if we want them distracted enough to keep us off our radar, wouldn't it be best to feed one information, whichever one might be less likely to eat us alive afterwards?
The risk seems equal on either side to me.
Or we could do both. Enemy of our
Feed
enemy,
them both
and then
information.
we could do that. And then also Warden can make out with the demon.
It's not that different from. Never mind.
Mari's it's a means to an end, Knight.
Thank you, Radical.
Thanks, Radical.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Need
That's
to-
much.
really nice.
I need to check stream elements to see what that was. Or Radical, you can type it out if you wish.
TY?
I guess it depends on if we want to back a horse or not.
What tier are the Krakens?
Yeah, I was
How
gonna
big-
say
how
we're the
big are
highest.
they?
We're the highest tier next to the Hive and the
So,
Unseen in terms of gangs.
the
right?
Krakens are tier 3. You are currently now tier 3. You were tier 4 temporarily while Warden was in jail. And the Hive and the Unseen are 4. The only ones that are tier 5 are the Imperial Military, the City Council, the Leviathan Hunters, and the Ministry of Preservation.
Okay.
But we're
No,
tier
that's
3
mobile.
weak.
Yes, but that
Yeah.
doesn't affect your strength. It just means you're
Correct.
closer to tier 2 than you are to tier 4.
And the Krakens are also that.
Tier 3.
Yes.
What if we combine?
Says 3 dice for whoever needs them,
Oh,
and
awesome.
$3 to make it a more
you,
round
thank you.
number.
Aw, you're the best.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank you.
thank
Thank
you,
you,
Radical.
Rad.
I'm sure
Thank you,
we'll
Radical.
use it.
We now have 5 dice from the audience, just so everybody is aware of the tally.
We have 5.
Yep, 2 from last weekend, 3 from just now. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Shout out to Holly Moe.
I really want to stop making fucking deals in this ass backward city.
Dagger Isle's looking better and better, eh, Warden?
We could just quit drugs and move to blood money.
And weapons.
What?
What?
You have
That's
2
one
trained
way.
killers on your payroll.
I understand that.
Food for thought.
What did the cipher say? You mentioned a cipher.
Oh,
didn't open
yes.
it.
They didn't open it.
No one
Oh.
opened it.
The carriage stops at our house.
Sorry, I forgot Velvet is no longer here.
I'm not opening your mail.
That's illegal, Warden.
The cipher says it is from...
What are we, criminals?
I don't open people's mail. I may kill
Listen, I may
thousands,
kill
but,
people, but I don't open
I
people's
should
mail.
kill people.
but I don't open people's mail.
I'm not a monster, okay?
It is from
There's
Uniferus. And it basically...
Get a letter from my
Oh.
mom.
It basically
well-
says that she is looking forward to your next meeting and would like a status report on the promise that you have made her, as she would rather have her son out sooner rather than later.
Interesting. Yes. Can I help you 3?
Was
he
it
was
useful?
smiling. He was smiling. You saw that smile? Something
Yeah.
could happen.
Something good happened?
Dare I ask if you got a love letter, boss?
Oh, please.
It is the steamiest
know.
of love letters. No, it is a business transaction.
No.
Good.
I can lie again. Velvet's not here.
I can lie. Velvet is not here.
Mm-hmm.
Time to lie.
All the deceit.
Okay. Well, we have 3 options.
Yes.
The Hive, your father, or we keep our head low, we fulfill the Kraken's deal, and we wait for all of this to blow over.
Head down to the Winchester, get a nice cold pint, and wait for it all to blow over. Sorry.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know I'll follow your lead if you have a preference.
The last thing I want to do is get into a deal with Jira.
Ah,
The second last thing I want to do is get into a deal with your father.
Also fair.
So the plan is to lie low, go about your business, and do things your own way.
I actually kind of like that.
Okay.
When you were disowned,
Yes.
what did your father tell you?
Word for word.
You can paraphrase it.
I believe he first he asked me what was important to me. My job, my life, or night. And I fed him some bullshit, which I'm sure he saw through. And he said that anything we had is now done.
But it wasn't like a threat on your life, though.
No. If he wanted to kill me, he would have.
Okay. But our main source of income is gone, which means
That's probably his punishment. Anything we had is done, he said. Which means all the things he was doing for the Conduit, therefore me, done.
You think he could do anything government-wise?
He didn't help me get my position.
Doesn't mean he didn't help you keep it.
Perhaps. But I've heard nothing. I've had no trouble at the office.
what specific, I don't know, orders can a councilman give?
A lot with the right support.
If you get a majority vote, you could do almost anything. But unilaterally, a councilor only has the power that they have under their own power.
Is it public knowledge that Jira is also on the council?
Yes, there was the giant ceremony.
That's
for it,
correct.
So yeah,
And also, she's been missing.
she has been missing.
She hasn't
And the
been
hive,
working.
to the public's eyes, the hive is legit, even though people in the underworld know that they're crooked. But
Isn't Jira also a council member?
She is. She was inducted the same day I was.
Couldn't you use the power of the city against your father?
Oh, certainly. I'd require a majority vote, though. And I'd have to have something to propose.
You're also
can't-
assuming that people will be able to remember who he is once you tell them.
Right.
Do I not remember him? Should I not be able to remember him?
you can still remember him for now.
Time is probably of the essence on that, though. Though who knows, maybe he wants us to remember.
I wouldn't count on it.
Fair.
The only person that he was willing to keep himself identifiable to, he has decided to no longer love.
Right.
What?
Well, whatever we're going to do, we should do quickly. If you have an idea of something I should propose to the rest of the council, I'm more than happy to do it.
No, it's just... I have a lot of ideas brewing right now.
We could attack his businesses. It's a small start.
I thought we said we were going to lie low and not fuck with people.
We're just spitballing, dear.
Well,
First thing first is money.
Right?
definitely. When the Dimmers find out that we've been cut off, there goes that friendship, probably.
Well, at least for a moment, I can pivot our alchemists to. They're not going to be able to keep up the work for long, but it can hold the Dimmers off. I could pivot them, the whole team, to manufacturing the drugs.
Aren't they already manufacturing weapons?
No, not the alchemists.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good call. You could have them do that.
It would buy us time. They can't keep it up forever, but it would buy us time with them.
Okay. Get on that immediately.
Okay. I can do that. That should keep the Dimmer sisters off of us, or rather, with us.
And, you know, if it comes down to it, I wouldn't be opposed to offering up my services to the Dimmers to keep them happy if there's an interruption in supply for them.
Right.
If you are willing to do that, then that's fine.
Given my area of expertise, I think it would be attractive offer to them.
How much money do we have in the coffers?
How much money do we have?
Do
in the
we?
coffers?
How much do we have?
What do we have?
We want to know.
Do we have 8 coin?
I believe you do.
We should definitely have a coin.
Mhm.
I think we do. I don't know how to.
Def.
I'm checking. You have yes. This just the crew alone has 8, plus the members. I imagine you have a lot more than that. You actually, that was one thing. You have enough rep that you could choose to go to tier 3 strong if you wanted to, but that would take
24
money,
coin.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our money, guys.
that's a lot. So maybe you don't want to do that yet. Up to you though.
How do you look at the crew sheet? I seem to be forgetting. Oh, just
Uh,
kidding, I found it. I found
Yep,
it. I found it.
You got it.
I'm just blind.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got money.
Thrilled you know how to do accounting.
Yeah.
See what we have, see how long it's going to last us to keep the coalition in check. I assume it's not going to be long, but pay the people who need to get paid. If they come asking for more, we'll deal with it then. That's our first step. We don't want our allies getting any bright ideas.
Right.
Get the alchemists on drug manufacturing. It's probably going to put a hamper on your weapon ideas, is it not?
Yes, but I can do that on my own.
Good. Ash, see where you
Yeah,
can be made
boss.
useful with the Dimmers. If they're unhappy, make them happy. As long as it's within your
You
morals.
want me to give them a heads up and what's happening?
Not yet.
They may already know.
If they ask, then let them know. If they don't, we'll worry about
Alright.
that when the time comes. Let's focus focus on the now. Knight, what can you do for us?
I can deal with problems from afar.
Can one of you add 3 coin to your inventory? I always forget to do Vice Den, and so I remembered. So I want to make sure I did that while I remembered, or a
You want one of
combination,
us?
or
I'll be happy to add 3 coin.
I have
Wait a
room for 2, up to 2.
actually change my mind. Sorry, all of you add 1, and then I'll put the 3 in the vault. That'll
There you
work.
go.
Okay,
Okay.
works for me.
Do we have room?
Yes, if I take
Yeah.
4 out to give each of you 1, and then add 3.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can handle issues from afar.
Or if you need me to go hunting someone.
No, I don't need you getting caught. I don't need you dying.
Oh,
No,
thank you.
no hunting right now. Okay. You're a gambler though, right?
The best in the city. Second best.
Well, make as much coin as you can.
I know exactly the person to talk to about that.
We need to staunch the bleeding before we bleed out. After we get our books in order, we'll make the first delivery to Levi.
Right.
That should get
Question.
us. Yes, Knight.
With me going out and doing this, do you still want me on make sure Thrill survives duty?
Thrill's not going anywhere.
No.
He's staying here for now. You need to finish those fucking guns. Weapons, whatever. That's your top priority.
Right.
If you need to go into the office, we have the Masons for that. Is everyone on board?
Sounds good to me, boss.
Yeah. Let's do
No
it.
other choices. Let's do this. I'm off.
Ready, break.
Woo! Let's go, team.
I think when the others depart, Ash just kind of hangs back for a second.
Yes, Ash.
They cleared out her room, boss. And apparently they want me to use the space.
And what they do with all the stuff?
I imagine Throw plans to keep it.
You don't sound too comfortable with that.
It does feel a little weird taking over her space, but the likelihood of her coming back is low, so...
Would you like a
would-
different room?
No, it's fine. I just thought you should know. I probably won't stay there much anyway.
Well, the room is yours. You've earned it. So, if you intend on sleeping here or wherever you choose, you are welcome. And if you need anything to outfit it or make it personal, just pull from the bank.
I will bear that in mind when things settle down.
Did they find anything good?
There were some notebooks, clothes, knickknacks, things like that. I think some of her research was in the room still. Knowing her, she left it on purpose. She never did anything that wasn't planned.
What kind of notes?
They looked arcane in nature.
Now that is interesting.
Finally,
think
someone
Thrill-
asks.
What do you think Thrill's dad would pay for those? There's gotta be.
If
Look,
it's...
No
if
one's
it's what-
perfect.
Oh, yeah, I agree. If it's what I think it is, if it's what she talked about before, I imagine he would pay a significant amount to have that information wiped from the record.
Even might be able to be used to find her. Personal effects have a great deal of arcane power within them.
That is a good point. But I think that sort of information requires outside interference. And to be honest, sir, I think you should just let her go.
And why do you say that?
I have a feeling it could be bad for any one of us if we were to pursue her.
Did she not get us into this mess?
Hmm. Obviously, she can't control everything. But I would say I probably would have killed him eventually if I were her.
And yet not tell anyone about it.
Would you, if you were going to kill one of the most powerful men in the city? Would you tell
Yes.
anyone about it ahead of time?
I would have. I would have I would have informed my friends what you were planning to do.
Hmm.
She lost us our money. She lost us our power. She might be the cause of our deaths. Never seen you so sentimental, Ash.
Normally I'm not, sir.
Her effects, I'm sure she left a lot of dresses and things like that.
Oh, definitely.
Sell them.
You want me to take them out of Thrill's room and sell them?
Thrill, you still here?
He's probably just in his room working. So he will peek his head out. Yes, I was working on those weapons you mentioned.
I see you cleaned out Velvet's room.
Yes.
And her
Figured-
things.
Yeah, they're in boxes.
Sell it all.
What?
Sell it all.
Are you sure?
Do I often kid Thrill?
No.
They gotta fetch a pretty penny.
I'm sure they will. Yeah. I know some places that would, they'd go for a great price for. I can take them into town.
You stay here. I'll take them in.
Okay. He will close the door. And he doesn't take long. Maybe a few minutes. But he kind of opens the boxes, like opens the one that is just the clothing. And he just kind of looks at it for a second. And then he shakes his head and he just closes it. No point in being sentimental about it. Right. Okay. And he will walk out and he will plop a box down. This is all of her clothing. And here's the jewelry as well that was left behind.
Good, good. No jeweled daggers, no fancy inlaid quills, none of that stuff.
Oh, there's definitely stuff like that.
Yeah, he would bring that out as well, and it's all in a separate boxes. These
Did
are
you
all the
keep-
weapons.
Did you keep the mask?
He did.
Okay.
The mask is in his room.
Got it.
In the drawer.
Got
As
it.
well as the notebooks, obviously. I imagine the notebooks, I'm just picturing like little small, like not necessarily like almost journal size that would fit in a coat pocket.
Yep.
Those are in his coat pocket.
Anything else?
Some books. I did find some notes that might be useful. Though they do need to be decoded first.
That's fine. We'll find somebody.
They're in a type of cipher and mix of Hadrathi. So,
You think your father would pay for these?
he sits and thinks for a second, like a... Huh. Oh, can I infer what these notes are? I don't know if it's meta to be like, I know what these notes are, because I can't read them.
I would be very upset if I knew how to read.
There are definitely arcane symbols on the pages of her research. The rest of it is just text.
Okay.
She has mentioned offhanded before that she doesn't often write things like in journals that aren't coded.
I suppose it would depend on what this information is. Though, if she wrote it down, I have no doubt that it's important.
And if it's encoded, it's obviously important.
Right, and she left it. Which either means she wanted us to find it, or it's unimportant entirely. Though I'm hopeful and lean towards the first.
Well, whatever it is, I'm willing to give it to your father to get him off our back for a while. Maybe it can help him in whatever vendetta he has.
I don't know if that's a vendetta that will go away so easily. His brother is dead.
I don't expect it, but we did not kill him. Did we?
No, I didn't actually kill him, no matter what he said.
Could you have
Suppose I-
saved him?
Could I have?
Maybe.
I won't say that it was impossible. Probably a low chance I could have, really, if I had actually tried. But perhaps a chance.
Okay. Well, we all have work to do.
Yes.
Do you want
Thank you
to...
for
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you for getting Ash the room. I know it probably wasn't easy for you.
No use in being sentimental, right? We don't really have the time for it.
Nor the money.
No. And I don't think she'd care much. So,
The least she can do.
I'm sure she won't mind if her pretty dresses pay for us to keep this thing going.
Agreed.
Good luck.
All right. Let's get to work.
Shall we start off with Thrill? You're going to work on one of these designs, or both of them?
Yeah, well, I actually have because I'm supposed to do 3, I do have a third design.
Okay, what do you want to make for your third design?
I don't know if I'm gonna work on it because I want to finish one, but I will just put it into the ether.
Okay.
That I really, really badly want, like, a teeny little wrist cannon.
Wrist cannon.
That, like, hides under a suit coat? You know, like Ezio style?
Define cannon.
Like a...
That's what I was thinking.
Like an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
A hidden
So-
gun.
So like a
hidden
single
gun,
shot gun.
Where he
okay.
can... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or the
That-
Inglourious
that shit's
Bastards.
awesome.
Champagne?
Not to be that guy, but doesn't that already exist? Because I have one.
Do
yeah,
you?
you're the Derringer.
Fucker, it already exists?
That is in the Spider playbook weapon is a concealable
it.
pistol that cannot be found even with being frisked.
Yeah,
A little Derringer.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, it already exists.
it does. That is something that exists.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, you could acquire one anyhow.
That's true. If you want to make
Would
it,
cost money.
maybe,
No.
maybe you develop like a Winter Soldier arm that has weapons in it. You got to get your arm cut off. However, sorry, Silas is
shit.
coming out. Silas is coming.
Oh my god.
I'll think on it.
Okay, think on
Think
it.
on my
on it.
third. I'll just work on one of the ones already.
Which ones are you working on?
I'll work on the ghost blade.
All right. Your tinker is set up, and you get one extra effect if working on these, I believe.
Yes, and also, one moment. I would like to use analyst again.
Which gives you +2
Add
ticks?
2 ticks to whatever clock of long-term project I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
And
like
you're
to
going to use that on the ghost blade
Yes.
to finish it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You have a ghost blade design.
Without even rolling. Let's go. That one's done, and I would like to roll for my other one, for my fucking cool-ass gun.
The gunbrella.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to have a gunbrella, dude. It's gonna be so sick. Okay. A mixed success.
Okay, so that counts as a success because of... Wait, does it? Do you have art? Oh, no, that doesn't count as artificer, so... Or alchemist, which you have both of those, right?
I have a +1 result to that because of artificer.
Artificer is Sparkcraft specifically, which this is technically not Sparkcraft.
I'm sparking and I'm crafting though.
Nope. So it'll go to 7 of 8.
God damn it.
You could always...
use my free one.
Well, I've only used one downtime. I have.
Oh, I thought you also used for the ghost blade.
No,
Well,
that's just from...
Per downtime.
Just
I can
gets to
add.
use that for free
Ah.
because of analyst.
Got it.
Yeah, let me finish this then with my second downtime.
Okay. Do you know what that means, though?
It means I can't go to work. Yeah.
And also, it means you take a stress for not indulging in your vice.
Yeah, I take a stress
Ooh.
because I have a trauma, because I'm not vicing, and I'm
And
not going.
the council gets rid of thrill clock, gets ticked.
I got a downtime. You
Okay,
can go to work.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going to work then.
You're gonna go to work rather than doing your vice?
No, I'm not doing my vice.
Okay. So you
Pick
do
one
your
off.
work.
Okay. Thank you.
Hospital building, they have broken ground.
Yeah, he would like to be there for that. That'd be great.
Okay. I'm not gonna go into it because, we've got stuff to do, but I'll just kind of narrate quickly. You're there. There's people from the local newspapers. Maybe there'll be a paper about this later. They have a red ribbon ceremony that gets cut. Small crowd claps. The shovel goes in, and over the course of the next few days, thank you, Holly. They
Thank you,
begin laying the foundation.
Thank you so much.
It looks
That's a
like
downtime.
I'm assuming that's a downtime for someone.
It is a downtime, yes.
Thank you, Holly. So I guess you can also indulge your vice if you want to.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.
Who needs a bear when we got a holly? Honestly.
It's fine. I'm funded. I don't know what you guys mean. That's my political backer right there. Yeah, let me indulge in some vice.
So technically only a 5 right now, so you can remove one of them and then roll this.
Yeah. Let me click off. Yeah. Probably gonna use I'm not drowning myself. I can't handle that right now. But if Knight is around, I can use him.
Night is off camera, but yes, I imagine that you guys have a nice fine night that ends in
I
a
can't imagine he'll be-
wonderful pleasure vice.
Oh my god, I overindulged. They fucked too hard.
Let me think. Oh, I know
Pride Month?
exactly
Oh
what
my God.
happens.
This
Not
one's
my
for the
Pride
gays.
Month.
This
Let me
one's
tell
for the
y'all
gays
something.
again.
Let me tell y'all something about Night. You always gonna overindulge on some night.
Yeah, he rolled a 6 on that.
I'm screaming.
Thrill had a good time.
Give me a second. I need to go to Vice. What page is this on? I can never remember.
What can
God.
I say except you're welcome? You know.
156.
Oh, load too heavy.
Too big of a
my.
load.
Oh, my
my.
goodness.
I told y'all I stay with the heavy load. What y'all talking about?
All right, Momo,
You say it all the time.
Momo, I give you a choice: attract trouble or brag about your exploits.
Brag about my man. What's the trouble?
You don't know yet. I get to decide.
I'm so nervous.
It's an additional entanglement that I'll roll.
Fuck. Or the other is we take heat because I
Yeah, you got a loud mouth.
yeah, I do got a loud mouth. I'll take the heat.
Okay. You know, the morning after you're at a coffee
my
shop
damn. I feel
and
good.
you start talking about how you had a great time with your man and how, you know, you've seen some shit together. And some locals maybe start talking about your exploits. So you are all at 5 heat now.
Sorry.
Congrats.
Seem better than an entanglement.
Never know. Ash and Knight, you had specific orders that I cannot remember anymore.
I gotta gamble.
I have
Okay.
to go talk
Oh, you're
to the
gambling
nurse.
again?
Well, I have to gamble to make money. This is
Oh.
to make more money for the conduit. So
Yeah.
you know I gotta go to the best money maker I know.
How does this work? You guys make money during downtime?
I'll spend coin. And then I roll, and then if I fail, I lose the coin, and if I win, I gain coin.
Oh, he's literally gambling.
Yeah.
Huh. You know what? That sounds fine. I'm just gonna literally flip a coin. Well, I'm gonna roll 1 fortune die. 4 through 6, you win. 1 through 3, you lose.
All 4 coin before you roll.
Wait, what? Really?
He's
He's all in. He's all in.
He's all
All
in.
in. I'm gambling with winning.
So you're gonna be
This is
0 or
gambling.
8? Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, hang on. Chat can't see this. Hang on,
Oh,
I gotta fix it. All right, there we go. You ready?
Baby.
Oh, boy.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
You win some, you lose some, you know?
I will drop on my money.
Oh, fucking A.
It's rough out here, guys.
All right. Ash.
I have 2 things I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I need to. Should probably go indulge my vice first.
And to
But I'm not
Mandy,
gonna go
would
see
you?
Birch.
Okay. Would you like a scene for that, or do you just want to wax poetic about what you were doing for your vice?
Since I'm gonna go to the dimmers, we can just wax poetic really quick. I'm gonna go to the Vale and find some nice people to spend the evening with of the spooky variety, the arcane variety, and leave it at that.
Okay. Let's go.
Gonna have a nice night with some fellow weirdos who I don't work with.
Go for it. All
More
right.
stress cleared. And then, after that, I'm gonna go to the dimmers.
Okay. Give me a sec.
I don't know if Warden wants to come with me for this or not.
Everyone's
No?
on their
Okay.
own.
Okay.
Divide and conquer.
Fight and conquer. Hey, I'm not the one Dad's mad at. I didn't do shit. I'm just doing my job.
A moment. while we travel.
Okay.
Hello, Ash.
Hello again.
What can I do for you today?
Yes, it seems to be a pattern, doesn't it?
Well, no one else is writing, so you're always welcome.
Boss sent me here with a gesture of goodwill between friends. If you are in need of my services, I am happy to oblige.
Oh, you want to loan yourself out, do you?
Contract or two, perhaps.
You have special spirit talents, I'm told.
I do.
I suppose we could use your services. Very well. I will.
Is that Rosalind pouring a glass of Riesling? What was that?
little glass of Riesling, right? Oh, brother.
in front of my Sauvignon Blanc? What?
Not my soft, dude. Not my soft.
We will send you
stunning.
instructions when we have a mission. Until then, stand by. Expect our cipher.
As you wish.
And
They don't.
I gotta think about what they're gonna send you on, Ash.
I was gonna say, do they don't say anything about word on the street or anything like that?
No, not yet. But maybe soon.
Uh-oh.
So is your other downtime gonna be doing a favor for them, basically?
That was the plan, yeah.
Okay. I need to figure that out. Warden.
Okay.
What about you?
I want to sell velvet shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Don't know how that would work.
It's not really a thing, but I'm gonna let it be a thing because I think it's
Our stuff is super expensive and valuable, so they should get at least a couple coin out of it.
yeah. I'm gonna look up coin values again, but it's gonna be probably either 2 or 3. For all of her clothes and nice stuff.
I'm gonna say, to drive the knife a little deeper, Warden, you find the 2 dresses that you bought for her amidst
Damn.
those left behind.
Damn.
That's fine.
Rough. I can't find coin. Man, I'm so bad at finding things in this book when I need to. There it is, 42. 2 coin, a fine weapon, a weekly income for a small business, fine piece of art, a set of luxury clothes. So yeah, 2 coin. A set of luxury clothes.
I'll take it.
You've got it. There's 1 downtime. You hawk her stuff.
Yep. A true hawker fashion. Then I'm going to, let's see. I have no stress because I was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hurt. I guess I'll just reduce our heat.
Okay. How are you reducing heat?
How I usually do it.
Paying off your friends.
Yep.
Alright. What is the roll for this? I can't remember. Oh no,
It
it's
is-
your consort, right?
Yep. And then It's just an action roll. 1 to 3 is 1 heat. 4 to 5 is 2
That's 2
heat.
heat.
6 is 3 heat. A
3, and
critical is
then
5.
5. Yep.
Give me 1 second. I think we add a die to reducing heat. Maybe not. I think I do actually. Sorry, 1 second. So many skills.
Yeah, right.
Plague. I get +1 result when I acquire an asset or reduce heat.
Okay, awesome. Go for it. Well, there's
Can't get much better than that.
a critical, so you clear all of your heat as Jaren gets rid of the growing file on the conduit and helps pay off some witnesses and just loses all the paperwork.
Like Grease's hand's a little heavy this month, even though we're
Damn.
watching our budgets.
You all have been rolling so many crits this season.
That's what happens when you got every single
Yeah.
skill and
dice, yeah.
yeah.
We are in the late game. So there's a few different options for you all for jobs. You can do the delivery of the guns. You could try to find a new drug connect. You could try to persuade the tower to not cut you off. What's it
Drugs
gonna be?
Weapons first.
Weapons
That's my
first?
vote.
Weapons first.
I agree. Weapons first.
Okay. Then, before we head to a break, I think it's time for the engagement roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I-
We love to see it.
If I scout out, will that help with the engagement roll?
Do you have a
Oh, yeah.
downtime?
Oh, I don't. No. Never mind.
I have an extra one.
I do. I just haven't used it yet.
Well, use it or you lose it.
Yeah, use
Well,
it.
you were gonna give me. I thought you said the job was going to be a downtime.
If you're trying to curry favor with the dimmers, then yes. I
Okay,
will think
so-
of the job during the break. I have not forgotten about
Okay.
that. I just need a second to actually think about what they would have you do.
Okay, then I can. Well, unless I get an extra downtime, I cannot.
You all can
search.
spend a coin for an extra downtime. That's always
And
an
I
option
also-
for everyone.
I
Knight
also
cannot.
have my extra downtime.
Wait, didn't
I
you?
gave it to I gave it to Thrill, but then Holly
oh,
came
yeah,
in
but then
and,
Holly
and,
came in.
Are we?
and
Are we
MVP Holly.
Are we surveying or are we hunting?
I can scout when you gather information to locate a target.
It
you get
depends on
+1
what you're
on that.
trying to do. What are you trying to scout and find out?
Just the most safe route for moving.
So that
The
sounds
weapons
like
from the
survey
factories.
to me.
Ah.
I have 3 in survey.
Yeah, then give it to Ash. I don't have that much to serve. Yeah, I only have
Yeah,
2.
I know. Your skills and my skills complement each other very well.
Okay, so you're just trying to find a safe route to get from Charter Hall. It's not Charter Hall. Sorry. District name. Warehouse.
The docks.
The
no,
docks.
No, the warehouse. Where you're-
Coleridge.
From Coleridge to the docks. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's far.
yeah. But whenever you are ready, go ahead.
Can I have a dice, please?
Yeah.
You want to use
yeah,
one
like
of the one of
5.
the.
Use it. Yeah, we got
so
5
that'll
now.
take us down
Okay,
to
I'll
4.
Yep, we're down to 4. I crossed it off. Oof. Mixed success. All my rolls have been mixed successes lately.
Okay. You're able to. You observe and find blue coat patrols, look through the different alleys, but it's a lot of territory for you to cover, and there's a lot of gaps in your knowledge because you just don't have the time in order to do the research that you need. You're going to be able to find a few different optimal routes in some of the districts, but it's not like you have figured out an exact route because it's just one of you trying to find all of this really quickly. within a few days' time. So you will be a little bit easier, but your information is not perfect.
Okay.
All right. So, transport. I don't think.
Do we still get a die for it though? At least
Yes.
since I scout. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Sweet. Nice. Awesome.
Ash's scouting. You don't get anything bonus for transport, I believe, right?
Hmm?
You don't get any bonuses for transport, correct?
No, but we do have level 2 boat, I believe.
We did upgrade the boat at some point.
Yeah, we have level 2 boat layer, so it improves the boat with armor and more cargo capacity. So I don't know if that level 2 boat
Yeah,
layer would.
that helps. That's relevant. Okay. So 3. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Can I pay a coin for an extra downtime?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to use it for?
I imagine this is gather information. I want to tell the Krakens that we're on our way.
Oh, you don't need to use a downtime for that. That's
Okay.
just implied.
Yeah, we can
So,
send a cipher
so
ahead.
I want them to be like, hey, we're on our way. Wink, wink. Like, hey, make sure this. Like, I understand it's our job to bring them this, but they want this just as much as we want this.
I see.
That's what I want. Like, you're
okay.
just you're just as much as a part of this deal as we are.
I would say in that case, let's just have you do a consort.
Okay.
Um,
And I'm gonna push myself for an extra die because I have no stress.
okay.
A 5.
Okay. Thinking. It's not going to make the initial engagement easier, but at the end of the job, if things go sideways, it might make things easier.
Got it.
So we'll keep that in mind. All right. We're going, and don't have to spend a coin for that to get an extra end time. I'm just going to
Alrighty.
let that be free. Okay, here we
what
go.
What a nice guy.
I pay for it, Warden. Don't worry.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Risky starting position. And we will see all of the antics that the crew gets into. After the break, we'll be back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes good for everyone?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. See you
Risky 10
all soon.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hope everyone had a good break. Just a small housekeeping is that the job that the Dimmers had for Ash is they are just using Ash to help them capture a few spirits, since the Dimmers' bread and butter for business is capturing spirits, selling them, learning secrets from them, or selling those secrets. So Ash just helps in the assist of getting a few spirits located. So, the job. Yeah, this is good. You all arrive at the factory. You see the foreman and a few workers are loading stuff into your very large armored boat. Everything fits neatly into these large crates. The foreman shakes Warden's hands, gives them a nod, and you head on out. But as you're crossing under the bridge between Coleridge and Charter Hall, you see a police blockade ahead. A spotlight shines on you and they say, "Stop. We need to make a customary inspection." What do you do?
Is Thrill here?
Yes.
Yeah, Thrill is here.
Do we have the proper paperwork?
Can I use a flashback to say that I got the proper paperwork?
Sure. So you're acquiring proper transport paperwork. What's in this manifest that you're getting paperwork from?
What is near? Are we anywhere near the university at all?
No. But you could maybe try to lie.
Consider.
Where is the university?
That would be up here in Charter Hall. Well, I guess you are in an adjacent district, but it would be a little further up. I think it is.
I mean,
Which
what
one
does
of
the
these?
factory usually make?
Consider. Why don't we just pull a Tommy Shelby and say that it's carriage
The
parts?
factory is usually making bulk metals for ships, buildings, that type of thing, like heavy sheet metal.
I'm just gonna say
You're
that
making
we're
a hospital.
yeah. These are parts for the hospital. I'm delivering this. This is for the Spark Rights. Okay. I've been working with the Spark Rights.
So you're gonna make
That's a reputable organization.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is a 1 stress flashback.
Okay.
And so what do you say to the guards or to the cops?
Hi, sorry about that. Let me 1 moment.
You pull up the boat to them, and then you see that
Pull out
there's
my
2 blue coat
paperwork.
boats and a tall boy next to the bridge.
I will, of course, shake both their hands. Lovely to meet you. Councillor Hawthorne. And your names?
Smith.
Perfect.
Baron.
I see. Well, hopefully the night's going well for you boys. Here's the paperwork. We're taking these over to the Spark Rights. I don't know if you've heard about my new hospital. Sorry. Duskfall's new hospital. I'm very excited about it.
Sounds like sway.
Yes.
I'm going to say this is risky and, let's see, kind of great effect because you are a counselor, but also limited effect because you're, by the way, what's all of your payloads?
Oh,
Normal as
light.
always.
Light.
Light.
Night. That look says heavy.
I swear to God, bitch.
That's my bodyguard, okay? I'm a counselor. I have to
fair.
go around
That's
with a
fair.
bodyguard.
So I would say
heavy. It's
increase effect because you're a counselor, but lower effect because you're in a boat with some kind of. Actually, you guys don't look that shifty because you're
Yeah,
personal
what the
clothier.
fuck, man?
So great effect, risky and great effect.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would like to push myself.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. A mixed success. All right.
So he says, "Yes, I understand, council member. That's all well and good. I'm just going to have to mark this down in the log, and I'll need to know where your goods are going so that we can follow up properly."
Can I tell him? I know where my mother works.
Yeah,
Right.
in the university. Yeah. Well, you know she has a classroom, small office in the university. She doesn't do her Sparkwright work there. She actually does her Sparkwright work in Coleridge.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think I'm gonna use that location.
We just came from
You
Coleridge.
just came from there. That's not going to be very believable. Though you can still say that if you want.
Well, okay, no. I think I'm gonna list my apothecary because that's actually close to the hospital and the university.
Okay. Yeah, your apothecary is right over
And
here.
it's something I own, so it's fine.
Okay, so you give him that address?
It's legit. Yeah, it's legit. I'll follow up with him there. I'll deal with him then.
Okay. Says, "Have a pleasant evening, sir."
Of course.
And
Have a lovely
you
night.
go by. You're going up the canals. Get by Chara Hollow. It's mostly quiet. Not much going on. Get to Crow's Foot. And I need to make a fortune roll.
Uh-oh.
You don't need to.
Uh-oh.
I do.
Are you sure?
You don't
Yeah.
ever have to do anything, Frank. Don't forget.
Can't my Lyra just look the other way?
What's your relationship with the red sashes right now?
I mean,
Without Velvet?
I kind of hooked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warden
Yeah.
definitely did. See, Velvet made the
How did you hook them up
introduction
again?
I told them that the Krakens.
Oh, yes. You gave them
And
info.
Velvet. Velvet gave them information before she left, remember? I did tell you that offline.
Yes.
That
Okay.
came from the Conduit.
Okay. So I'm going to roll.
Mumther is mumthering. And deserves a die.
Okay.
It's mixed success night, people.
It's mixed success.
mix
The
it.
best part of Blades. You see that there is a small outfit of sashes that are over one of the bridges, and they kind of wave you down. Do you stop for them?
Yes.
Wait, who's waving us down?
A group
Red
of red sashes on a bridge, and they're kind of flagging you down.
Your turn on this one, if you want to take it.
I got it.
My Lyra does not seem among them. One that says, "Sorry, gentlemen. New policy. We're going to need a tax on these goods coming through." And they hold out their hand.
Of course. What is the toll?
They ask for 1 coin.
Of course, gentlemen.
All right.
I will pay it.
Okay. It's like, happy hunting. And they let you through.
Why is this the equivalent of hitting every fucking red light on the way to work? This is what it feels like.
when you're like, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes, but it's every red
Every
light.
red light you hit. This is us tonight. We hit in
Every
every
single
red
time.
light.
Okay. You get up to the docks, and you see at this little intersection up here in the between Charter Hall, Brightstone, the docks, and Crowsfoot. I need something more appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you see a congregation of a ton of boats together, and there's people throwing a party. And there's probably a dozen different boats. And they're kind of blocking your path. People celebrating, singing, dancing. And there's not really a great route through. You could maybe ask them to move out of the way. You could try to squeeze through, though that might end up where you hit some of the boats, and they might see you all here moving contraband. But choice is yours.
Where is this located?
The choice is yours.
And you are very particular.
Oh no.
Being a little dry.
So it's happening
where-
at like the 4 corners of the neighborhoods.
Yes.
Where is the wait,
Between
four
Charter
corners
Hall,
of the name-
Crowsfoot, the docks, and Brightstone. I don't know if you can see my cursor on the screen. Oh, you can't. But
Oh,
this
okay.
this corner right
in
here.
the canal area?
Yeah, in the canal. Between the
Oh.
docks, Brightstone, Charter Hall, and Crowsfoot.
Can we take that left to go in between the Crow's Foot and the docks and go like out towards the harbor?
You could. Is that what you want to do? This would be off of the route that Ash has scouted for you.
Ah, okay. So there's a boat party, and they're blocking the way.
Yeah.
Do I recognize any of the people here?
Ooh, good question. Let's fortune that. I'm going to roll 3D, and any success is yes.
Yeah, any politicians aboard?
You do. You
Yeah.
recognize a few scattered along. You recognize them from the giant battle between Thrill's father and the Hive.
Wait, what?
You recognize a
they-
few faces in the crowd from the battle between Thrill's
These
father's people and the
motherfuckers!
Hive.
Dad, goddamn it.
Hired
Maybe
hands.
Do we know what side they were on?
Do
Yeah,
I
do I know? Do I recognize like?
With that roll, I'm going to say no. With partial
Okay.
success.
But it's not a lot of people. It's just a couple.
No,
in the
just
crowd.
a few scattered around. This is not like these are all soldiers, but you recognize,
Nobody I know-
let's say in
nobody
the
I
group of like
know.
10 boats, you see like 6 that you recognize from the battle amongst maybe like 60 or 70 people.
Oh, and I can't just ask Birch if he knows any of them.
I mean,
Bummer.
Birch is not here unless you want to flash back to make Birch be here.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I can command.
I will. I will make it known to Warden that some of the people in the crowd are from the I don't know what to call it. The big fight that happened. The big shootout
The
that
Battle
happened.
of Brightstone.
The gang war?
Yeah, the gang war. The Battle of Brightstone. Yeah. I make it known to Warden and the others that I'm recognizing some faces in the crowd, but it doesn't seem to be everyone. They're just kind of spread around.
And you don't know what their intentions are. Could
they're
be
having a
hostile,
party,
could be
right? They're not-
observing. Yeah, they're having a party. They're just obstructing the way. As you're sitting there observing, trying to figure out the situation, you start to see that a few of the partygoers start looking in your direction, some of them pointing over to you.
Let's go in a different direction, I think. This isn't... It wouldn't be the route that I scouted, but...
Okay.
Or we could act like we're supposed to be here and...
I'll turn the wheel. Go a different route.
I guess we're going left down the Crow's Foot Docks Canal.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye behind us as we do that.
Awesome. You go. At first, it seems like, oh, the coast is clear. There's no problem. But you see up ahead, kind of swimming and wading in the canal. You remember not that long ago you cleared Char Hollow of a bunch of spirits. Well, not everyone was so good about doing that. And some of the spirits from that very large bloodbath are roaming in the canal right now. They haven't noticed you yet, but there's quite a few of them, and it will take some very careful navigation to try to weave around them without disturbing them.
Are there a lot of them?
There's 4.
I don't got things for ghosts except bullets.
Perfected the ghost blade.
Now you could
So-
try to take them out. You could somehow try to communicate with them. You could carefully steer around them, or you could turn back and try to navigate through the party. Or you could transfer your goods to land. You are pretty close to the destination, but that would introduce a whole new slew of issues because it's currently...
Before I make a decision, do they look erratic? Like, how do they look?
They look peaceful, but that could be because they're just drifting in the water. They certainly don't look threatening. They're not looking at anything in particular yet. Though the longer you consider, the more likely they may finally notice you. And then who knows what kind of mood they'll be in.
Does anyone have Spirit Bane charms?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Oh,
I don't know.
dang! You all prepared. Nice.
I will hand my charm. I'll hand it over to Thrill.
A spirit anchor. I don't
I
have a
w-
spirit charm.
Warden grabs one of the pole hooks that you use to like pull the boat closer to the dock that are tend to be on boats, and he's gonna hold his hand out for all. So he has one. Who has them? Ash
Knight.
and Knight, and he's gonna tie all three to the bill hook or the pole
Ooh.
hook, and kind of put it in front of the boat like an anglerfish or like a carrot on a stick.
To
them
like
move
ward
away
them
from the
off.
boat.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that. That's awesome.
That is super cool. I'm gonna say that's a great setup. Who wants to steer the boat carefully while Warden is doing this?
What skill is that?
Probably finesse.
I have 2 in finesse.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I have all mine in skirmish.
Got one.
So I'm gonna say this is
I have 2 in finesse too.
great effect because of Warden's setup, and actually I'm gonna say this is controlled because of what Warden has done. So this is gonna be
Okay.
controlled and great effect.
Mixed success.
Okay. You do manage to Warden sticking out the pole, warding them off as you go through the waves, slowly disturbing them, but them not wanting to go near the spirit charm. You manage to get through, but you kick up a few waves in doing this, and the spirits, as they're going away, they start to freak out a little. And you're just going to get a little heat from this as the spirits are disturbing the districts around. So I'm just going to add 2 heat.
Okay.
But you make it through. You
And,
get to... Go ahead.
I don't know if it's for me, but the Spirit Bane charm is 0 load. I don't know
Yeah.
if it
Yes.
differs from person to
Same.
person.
Yep.
It's 0 load for everybody.
Okay.
That done, you get to the dock and you see not Levi, but Carmilla waiting there for you
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
with a small group of soldiers, essentially. You made it.
Now without a few hands greased and avoiding some sort of party.
Oh. Unusual.
Also, you know you have spirits on your borders, right?
Been a little busy. Was it a problem?
No.
But it can be. You may want to take a look at it when you have a chance.
Well, all right. I suppose we have whispers. We'll make use of them. Let me inspect the merchandise.
I will. Does she want to get onto the boat and look before unloading?
No, she'll allow you to
Basically?
unload it, but as you're
Okay.
unloading it, she just
Yeah,
wants to
just
pry
set
open
up.
one of the crates and
Yeah.
take a peek.
I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will save her dainty little hands and pry it open for her.
Wow. All right. And I am going to roll fortune with your tier to see how good these guns are.
Okay.
They're goddamn
Please don't.
amazing.
Please don't fail.
Oh!
What the fuck? No.
No way. No way.
It's
Would
because
you
we
like
win a whole
to-
game with
Yeah,
60.
I
Now
don't like this.
I'm gonna treat this as a crafting roll. You can use coin to increase the tier by 1 if you so choose.
I'll put a coin in. I don't give. No way. I'm presenting shit goods to Levi. He will never let me live this down.
Okay. She looks.
What's happening to the
says,
music?
Is something happening to the music?
Oh,
Yeah, your voice is also going.
you're roboting super hard.
Are we
We lost
Yeah.
Frank.
Test.
Oh,
I just restarted
No.
hello
Discord.
everyone. This is the most cursed game
This
Wait,
is so
really?
cursed.
This game is so cursed.
Am I
It's
am I
so
roboting
cursed.
to the audience also, or just to the cast?
You're roboting for all of us.
Yeah.
He's
So it's
he sounds
Discord.
fine to stream. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What?
Interesting.
Rondo says he sounds fine.
So it's Discord.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You just want to close out.
Oh yeah, it
come
is
back in.
Discord. Discord is the problem I see. Okay, hang on.
Oh yeah, you do sound clear on the stream. That's so weird.
Sorry, chat. This is a weird problem that I don't know what is causing it.
Oh.
We need to
Test,
be able to hear him
test.
too.
oh
You
my
sound
God.
good now.
Okay,
there you
yeah.
are.
Now I'm getting green bars.
Welcome
F
back.
you, Discord. Okay.
We joke. We love you.
We love you, Discord. Says, well, not the best quality I've seen, but it'll do the job. Thank you.
Wait, I thought we were just.
Wait,
I thought
weren't we
we
gonna
were
pay-
just. No, we're paying money.
No, you did
Yeah,
to
we're-
make it up to
She's-
tier 3,
she's
but
bougie,
still,
y'all.
that's not.
She bougie.
Yeah.
Can I pay more money?
Yeah,
So
you
she's
can.
just gonna be a wait. So she's just gonna be a bitch no matter what quality we give
I would
her.
like to pay 2 coin.
So you want to make
I'll
these
pay
tier
2
4 tier 4
Yeah.
guns?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
What
Okay.
happened to
Here.
giving the Krakens shitty guns, Warden?
Hey,
Mandy
I
says
just
that's
gave you a
cheating.
prime opportunity to give them bad
Too late.
guns.
I want
We
good
in it.
guns to be spent.
Oh my god, I hate this.
You start them off. You know, you impress them the first time so we can get Falca's Soul and Mari and the whole blueprints and everything, because that was for the first delivery. Then we
Right.
we
Yes, I
get,
got more.
and then we just gotta deliver the rest of the weapons while we have reinforced numbers.
Okay, Thrill.
Ah, the old iPhone move. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So they're tier 4 weapons, yes.
Okay, yes, they're tier 4
right.
weapons.
I ain't gonna have that
So-
man giving
Okay, in
me
that case,
shit.
you'll say, good quality. I doubted you. Levi thought you would come through. I suppose he's right. But he's a little disappointed. Thrill, where are the designs?
I'm only going to show them to him.
And he has yet to see them.
I assumed we would meet tonight.
He's very busy. Things have been very busy.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to see them that badly.
Well, would you like to come with us? You can show him to him yourself.
I would.
Well, everyone load the boat, and they bring these giant duffel bags, like probably like 10 of them filled with coin, and load them onto the boat. This is a very major job, which we will get to in a moment. And Thrill, you're volunteering to go see Levi?
I need to go see him, yeah, to deliver him this shit.
You going alone?
No, do you realize what that entails? Do you know?
I mean, I assume people will come with.
Oh no, we're all going.
Oh, you're all
we're-
going?
I'm getting my winnings.
Okay.
not technically
Unlike
over.
Night.
Ouch.
Damn.
Ouch.
Wow.
You don't
think we're
know
all
that.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Chris does. Chris
Don't
does.
use
Yeah.
that.
All right. They. By the way, did you bring any of the Masons with you?
To take the gear back. Will we do that?
I mean,
It's up to
Then one
you.
of
I
us
ass-
has to-
Just
I
asking.
assume-
'cause
Assume
they're
we
filling our
had-
boats with coin.
because
You could fit a
I
few of
figured-
them onto the boat with you.
Maybe a
Yeah,
few.
yeah, I would say a few
Couple.
because this is like an armored boat. I assume this is like a nice,
you
like
can,
maybe
you
like
can bring them. You guys are high
Yeah.
rollers now. It's not just you 4 fitting on the boat. So I'll
Yeah,
say
we
yeah.
need someone to watch the boat while we do whatever we're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You brought, let's say, like 5 people with you.
or-
Yeah.
And they will watch the boat and the money. They go to black bag you to bring you to HQ as a standard procedure. But they leave your weapons intact.
Well, yeah, I am bringing the product.
Where is it? Which
Well,
one? Of
the
these?
plans.
Is it this one? Please? Yeah. Wait, no. Where is it?
Please. Please.
Fliz.
Please.
Oh, I'm just gonna search.
It's the one below the white blinking dot.
Thank you. You found it much faster than me. Okay. And there you are, greeted by a very stressed out looking Levi. His hair is a little messed up. His coat is undone. He hasn't shaved in a few days. Says, Thrill, what are the plans? Just straight to it.
None of your usual cheek.
Very busy, as I'm sure Carmilla told you. You're late.
Oh, please. You needn't be so stressed. It's no big deal. I have them now.
And what do you have for me?
He will lay out the two he has.
The Gunbrella and the... what did we call it? The Soul Blade?
Sure.
Spirit
Yes,
blade.
Spirit Blade.
His version of the spirit blade.
Are we
yes.
giving him the spirit blade?
the what you call them?
The
You would want
plans.
to give him the spirit blade.
I mean, you're just giving him blueprints, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just blueprints.
Okay.
He looks, and then he actually, I knew that my trust was well placed. And he goes over to you, and he goes to kiss you on the cheek.
I'll let him.
Like, mwah, Thrill, you beautiful bastard, you did it.
Right. You feeling better?
Well, now I am. Been a bit concerned, you know. We've got plans in motion. You don't come through. Things
You were
might be
worried I
hard.
wouldn't.
Well, sometime. You took long enough.
Well,
Partially my fault. I was in prison.
Yes, we heard. Well, that's 2 out of 3. I
yeah.
think that is good enough for one of the items.
While this conversation is happening,
Mm-hmm.
can I attune to see if I sense any of the things they promised?
Yeah.
I would
let
like
me...
to do that.
I'm going to say this is controlled.
Because
But-
peeking into the veil doesn't alert anybody.
No, not necessarily. I'm going to say this is controlled and standard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the back of the group, keeping to myself as per usual. Got my hood on. Like success.
You feel the presence of something very powerful hidden here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But as you're kind of like zoning and attuning, people kind of look at you and they look a little anxious.
They
And
look anxious.
yeah.
Okay.
So Levi then says, so what will it be?
They should be
Falca?
anxious around me.
Or Mari? Which one do you want?
I looked at Warden.
Wait, I thought the deal was for everything with this first delivery.
I know. It was.
So he broke the deal.
He's trying to alter the deal.
I don't think you can do that.
Oh,
He can. It might not turn out great for him, but I don't know if he knows that.
So so we know that this is him trying to alter the deal, right?
Yes.
it's happening.
Buddy, you
Levi,
know. Oh, God.
that wasn't the deal. The deal was for Mari and Falca with this first delivery. With Thrill's weapons being delivered on a 6-month timeline.
Sounds like sway. I'm going to say this is risky, but great effect. Let me swap to sway. Go ahead.
I really want him to understand.
Oh, no, I really want him to not understand, please.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
No, I was just starting to like him.
Come on. We haven't had anybody.
Oh, this is so perfect.
Oh,
This is so perfect.
We haven't had anybody break a deal with Warden yet. I need to
If I
see
could-
what happens.
If I could get one fail tonight that I wanted, that was the one.
This is actually the time to fail. This is when we want to fail.
Oh.
If we want him to get fucked.
We do.
He looks to his men, and they put their hands on their weapons. They say, and I'm
buddy.
saying that I want everything I was promised before I give up my leverage to you.
I am not responsible for what's about to happen to you.
Warden, can't you just give me a second with him or something? How long does he have?
If he truly means that, he has less than a minute.
Levi, take it back. Please. I know we don't get along, but I am doing this for you, so you don't... please, just
45
stick to
seconds.
the original deal. Original deal, please.
Desperate and great effect.
Tick tock, Levi.
I'm warning you all now. My hands are clean of this. This is of Levi's choosing.
That makes success.
Says,
I tried
fine.
to save him.
The deal stays. Now, out of character, I can't remember. Were the whole plans were once the delivery is done?
No,
What was
Thrill
that
has the
also?
whole plans. That was a
Okay,
good
got
gesture.
it.
I have the hull.
Okay. Thank you.
We just
Says,
don't have
fine.
Falcon spirit.
Have everything.
How are you feeling right now, Levi? A little sweaty? Hard to breathe?
He is sweating. He says, fine. You can have them both.
Remember that. I see you've been contemplating this a long time.
He reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out a vial with this small, wispy thing flying around in it. And he hands it to Thrill. Falca.
Okay. Thank you.
And are you sure you want Mari back?
Positive.
Yes.
He nods to Carmilla, walks into the back. A few minutes later, she comes out. She's holding this. It looks like a cat of nine tails, almost. That's glowing with runes and incantations on it, green and swirling ethereally. And it's been a long time, but yeah, if I may remove you all.
Warden's seen that one before.
Mari, her hands kind of mystically bound behind her back, and she's smiling at all of you. And Carmilla says, which one of you actually knows the most about artifacts like this?
Above table is that who has the highest attune?
Probably yes.
I think I have... How many do I have? That's a good question.
My attune for Ash is only 2 die.
Mine's only 1.
I've got 0.
I don't fuck with that shit.
I don't.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
suddenly I
fucks
wish
with
Velvet
this?
was here because she had Maxatoon.
She's holding this out expectantly.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh,
We lost Chris.
We lost Chris.
He said one moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
First night.
I guess it's me.
She hands
Uh-oh.
it to you. It says, keeps her contained from acting against you. It's not perfect. I would sleep with one eye open.
Already do.
And she hands it to you.
I will take it.
As you take this,
Oh no.
you feel Mari's feelings and thoughts at a surface level. And she feels, despite the fact that she's smiling at you all, if you or anyone else was not holding this, she would want to rip you all apart. You feel that as much as you feel your own feelings. And you feel that the only thing keeping her from doing so is this thing, whatever it is.
And the artifacts.
She'll go back to the room again and wheel out a box. And
Try to sneak that one past me, huh, Levi?
a deal is a deal, I suppose, as I'm learning tonight.
A deal with Warden can't be broken.
And give me a second. I need to write these out.
I feel like Ash is just like. I feel like they can't help it. They are just like. Eye contact with Mari. Just like knowing what they know about how she feels.
Oh, why is Craig freaking out?
Do you always have to hold on to that?
Someone
That's
does.
a good question.
Someone does.
Because there's someone else we do not want to be holding that shit. You know, metagaming wise. Knight doesn't know that.
Eyes emoji?
Your
tower.
little buddy.
Nah, he
Oh,
won't.
Birch? Oh, okay.
I don't think Birch fucks with demons. He only cares about himself.
Give me a second. Okay. In the box are a stone tablet with writing you can't understand, broken in two, an ancient silver comb, 2 orbs that seem to constantly be swirling around each other, and a mirror that reflects a ghostly image of yourself and pure starlight.
Seen that one in Phasma.
It's good to see you again, love.
Logan, Victor, Warden. It's good to see you too.
We'll be out of here soon enough.
What emotion do I feel now?
Fondness.
Interesting.
I don't
Well,
suppose...
Levi?
She'll
go
actually
ahead.
say, I don't suppose you'll let me go, will you, Victor?
We can talk about that later.
She narrows her eyes.
Private circumstances.
Then she grins wide. I see you still very wise, keeping your secret still. It's so cute. And then Levi says, yes, I believe my part of our business is done, Warden Thrill.
Correct. Thrill will have your third blueprint done within the next delivery window, as well as another round of weapons.
Good. As I've said, things are moving quickly, so the sooner the better.
We have our best men working on it.
Be careful with her. She's got quite an appetite.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Lord's like, I can't even tell you, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. You have no idea.
Yeah. And you all load Mari onto the boat and sail home without incident. Job done.
Job done. I'll tell the Masons, careful, boys. She bites.
Get your rep. And this is a major score, impressive loot, 10 coin.
Wow.
Sheesh.
So I'm going to try to pull 6 out of the gang. Or no, let me pull... Yeah, let me pull 6 out of the gang coffers, so 2 to each of you. Or no, I'm bad at math. I'll pull 4 out for 1 to each of you. And then I can put 5. I'll put 4 in, and then give each of you another 4.
So how many in total should we each get?
Yeah, I'm confused. What?
8?
Each of you add. Sorry,
You said
me a
4
sec.
and then another 4.
I messed. Yeah, so each of you. Sorry, I messed this up. Give me a sec. I'm bad at counting.
Quick
All
math.
right.
Each of you should get 3.
3 coin. Okay.
There we
I'll
go.
move some shit into my stash.
I'll make this coin back.
And this was smooth and quiet. Actually, no, it was contained exposure. So 2 heat, but you're gonna get it removed because of one of your abilities anyway.
Did you already have the 2 from the ghosts?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
No one should go to jail. Let's roll entanglement. Oh,
No.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's good. Yep. All right. Cool.
I hate that for me.
And we go back to the hideout. And you're back to the hideout with Mari. What do you all want to do with her?
I think Ash is very nervous around Mari, despite their experience with all
Night.
things unnatural.
Knight is at the door. He does not go in the house.
Night. She's
Can
not gonna
actually,
touch you.
actually, that this raises a really good point. The hideout is warded against demons. Can she even enter?
Oh.
Oh,
It is also warded against ghosts, and so is the apothecary.
that's a great point.
So she's got to stay at the apothecary.
She can't enter unless you allow her in.
It's so many notes. Anyway,
If you allow her in, she could enter.
does that mean she can't leave?
No,
it's
she could
warded?
leave.
I think it's like a vampire thing. Where
Yes.
you
Like a
have to get 'em in.
one-way.
Yes.
But if we let her in once, does that mean she always can come in?
I
No.
believe the. Oh.
No, I'm going to say no. I think you'd have
No.
to allow her
We
in
would
each
know.
time.
We would know these things.
If you didn't know it right away, you would find out very quickly.
Okay.
I would invite her in.
Thank you, Logan. You fixed this place up since the last time I was here.
Been a long time, Mari.
And what made you decide to rescue me from that awful, awful place?
We had a deal, didn't we?
Yes, I suppose we did. Though I don't think that it's quite fulfilling your end of the bargain if you have me in chains.
Our part of the bargain was I give you these artifacts, correct?
Yes.
Well, here are these artifacts. I'm willing to give them to you.
And then?
I can claim my part of the deal.
And then?
I'm willing to make another deal with you.
Go on.
Look, I guess it's a better time to announce this, as good as any, but after all is said and done, I don't intend on remaining here in Duskfall. I intend on going home. I think it would be of great importance if you accompanied me, Mari.
But
The Dagger Isles is, well, you like it here.
I like Duskfall.
I think you'd like the Dagger Isles just as much.
Convince me.
I feel like I don't need to convince you after you devoured Falca. So either you can stay attuned to this whip, or I can break it and we can make a deal. How about that?
What is her emotional state right now?
Anger. Cold anger. But you wouldn't know it looking at her.
We had a deal, yes. And you had a deal with Falca. I understand that. That's how these things work. And she messed up. Devouring her, a little harsh, even from my standards. You could have came to me, we could have brokered another deal, but no, you had to take drastic measures.
But she was so delicious.
Ash, crack the whip.
I will do that.
And she drops to her knees, writhing in pain.
I kind of like this.
Ash gets a creepy little smirk on their face.
Knight, shut the door. Make sure people didn't hear that.
I shield Falca's little spirit too. Actually, wait, you probably want to see this. Holding up the little tube. I don't know if Falcons can see.
I'm willing to work with you. I don't need to convince you. I am willing to break whatever charm or attunement you have to that whip. I will forgive you of your past transgressions because we have Falca's soul, and that is all you will get from me. You're not in a position to bargain right now.
Well, that's partially true. As long as you're all standing, I'm not in a position to bargain. But I'm very, very old, and eventually you'll all die and I'll still be here. I'm sure the next person that finds that artifact might be more amenable, or maybe they won't have quite the iron will that lovely Ash here has.
We could just melt you in a pool of ectoplasm.
She's considering.
Could
Fine.
test my new blade on her, boss.
Don't get close to her.
Oh, I won't.
You want me to go get the ectoplasm? I have some in my lab.
I have some as well.
We can do it right here, right now, Mari.
Fine. The dagger isles, I suppose, are fine sometimes.
Our previous deal also stands upon my request. I've fulfilled my part, and you will fulfill your part in time.
Well, I think your part is fulfilled once I have them. She looks at the crate with the artifacts in it. May I have them?
Give me one moment. And he will go to his office, and he will get a piece of paper and a quill, and he will write up a contract. Because ghost agreement, ghost contract
Ghost
does not
contract.
require a handshake.
Right, it can require
It can be
written, yes.
So he will write, will be, and this is a, and I got to think about this deal because we got to deal with the demon here. I got to be
You can
right with
can
it.
write it out later, but what is
Yes.
the
But
spirit
essentially,
of the agreement?
it is Mari will not harm any member of the Conduit. They are free to go as much as they like. However, they must respond to Warden's commands. Essentially, Mari is a member, a pseudo member of the Conduit. They cannot harm us, and when Warden says jump, they ask how high.
Oh my.
This is a longer leash than she has.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, it will say terms may be changed at a further date. If she behaves. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds.
Okay. She'll look at this paper, leaning over, and says, "You're so very clever. Is this how you intend to use me? To play politics in Duskfall before vanishing into the night?"
I don't intend on using you any more than I need to. I just want to make sure that when it's time to leave, we are on board together.
Do I sense any kind of deception on her end?
Yes.
Like,
Don't even need to roll for it. Yes.
Yes.
I think I'm standing behind Mari, probably. I would imagine.
I will also, I didn't say it in the time because I didn't want to break conversation. When she mentioned the artifacts, she was so excited. Like, please give them to me. Please give them to me.
I make eye con. Can I use a tune to telepathically tell him something? Can I do that? Is that a thing you can do with the tune? I don't know.
I'm going to say it is possible, but not easy. Does that
Okay.
work for you?
No, that's fine. I'm gonna look at Warden. I'm gonna very pointedly kind of lean a little bit since I'm behind Mari and she can't see me. I just kind of head tilt a little bit and kind of give him a little motion, like a don't do it.
It seems Ash does not like this part of the deal.
Well, I believe it's too late for that. That's part of our original deal, was it not?
What was? Sorry, there's a lot of deals
The
going
the
on.
artifacts. That
Oh, yes.
you give her the artifacts, and she gives you what she promised she would give you.
You hear from outside. Thrill, what's happening?
Oh my god, stop.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, you're all still alive?
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right,
Ash-
keep guarding the door.
Ash is gonna change their stance a little bit, like they're ready for something, and say, care to explain exactly why you are so excited about these artifacts and why you're feeling the way you feel right now?
She looks over her shoulder, kind of looks you up and down. No.
I think in a moment of rebellion, Ash is gonna crack the whip again.
Ah! You
Try
are
it again.
so lucky. I want them because I was promised them. They're mine.
That is the deal, Ash. Look, we've been through a lot. Thrill, Ash. Knight, I'm referencing you. We've been through a lot.
Oh, yes, we have. Yes.
I want your input on this.
Does it matter if you intend to fuck off?
It does, yes.
It does when we're dealing with this. And I look down at Mari.
I'm trying to help us here. We're in a very tough situation as it is.
Yes. I mean, there's nothing to be done about your deal with the artifacts. It's been
Correct.
written.
And written.
That one can't change, correct.
No.
Mari, I'm up for a counter offer. Something that would please you. I sense a lot of hostility. Last thing I want is for you to be proverbially at my throat.
I am fine with this deal of leaving the conduit alone. I'm not so inclined to be bound to you forever indefinitely. That could be at least 20 or 30 years. That's a lot of commitment, and you know I was never one for being tied down, unless you mean literally.
How about this? The contract will expire. While I'm in Duskfall, the contract is in effect. The moment I leave, we can renegotiate. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to come with me and explore an entirely different, ripe for the picking land, we can come to that agreement.
I agree.
Done. And Warden will sign it.
And she
And
will
he'll slide it across the floor to her.
she will take a nail and scratch, and it leaves red as blood from her nail on the contract.
That's some hot girl shit right there.
Now, may we please fulfill our deal?
You may have the artifacts, yes.
She holds out her hands.
And Warden will push the cart over to her.
She picks up the orbs first. She throws one up very slightly in the air. The other one drops, hits the floor. Once that one hits the floor, they both ricochet. The one above didn't hit anything, but it was like it did, and they go back to the center. And then she throws them apart, and again they snap. She sets it down. She picks up the comb, puts it in her hair. She grabs the mirror, looks, puts it down, and then grabs the tablet, starts putting them together. Some like green sparks spark off every time they touch. Says, I'm sorry I was a bit duplicitous with you before, Warden. Thank you for this.
A deal's a deal, right?
I suppose I should explain to you what this one does, as she's holding up the tablet. In theory, it allows me to break any contract that I sign, but I still believe in the old ways. A deal is a deal. So, if you'll allow me, I believe it's time for me to hold my end. Ash, if you wouldn't mind releasing the leash now that I am bound by the terms of this new contract.
A contract that you can break at any time.
If you want, you can hold the tablet for a moment.
I'm not touching that thing.
Well, I need to fulfill my end, and I need to be able to move freely in order to do that.
What are her emotions right now?
Intrigue. She's very curious as to if Warden is going to like what he actually got.
Ash looks at Warden. Clearly does not like any of this, but is looking to him anyway.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
They hold eye contact for a little too long, just like in anime.
Oh, Mar, we don't... I mean... The deal is fulfilled. I don't need to claim that right this second.
But I want you to. Besides, if this war that's going on, you fall victim to it, my deal's not going to do you much good unless I actually finish it.
Or I can claim it when the time is right.
Fair enough. Let me know. I guess I'll be right here. She gestures to a room down at the end of the hall. I can take that one then, can I?
You can.
Wonderful. You know, I'll keep the bed warm for you. And she slinks off. And I think that's a great place to stop tonight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Thanks, everyone.
I hate this.
Sweating.
I hate everything about this.
Thank you all
Need to go
for
lay
this
down.
wonderful session.
fucking knew it.
We will all see you next time. It has been great. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Fucking Mari.
All through the night they scrap and fight by boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Flirt with shadows, until pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.